it's Leela. I'm a radical feminist, and I want to tell you what that means to me. I'm especially concerned because obviously I'm very trans inclusionary in my life, and I really hate the way that the term radical feminist is now being associated with trans exclusion, because it's really totally not about that. It's in fact quite the opposite. So, let me tell you what being a radical feminist is for me. Radical feminism is a movement about deconstructing social norms around gender identity. So, at the core of it to me is this concept that uh, male and female roles in life, in the workplace, are not biological or set in stone or anything that we need to adhere to rigidly. That in fact, society should abolish this idea that there are gendered roles and gendered norms that one must conform to, therefore, allowing any person to fit whatever role and norms fit for them. It also very much recognizes that the capitalist society that we have right now is very much based in centuries, centuries and centuries of racial oppression, of gender oppression, and really trying to change those systems. Um, it's effectively like the term that's kind of coming up to kind of replace the term radical feminism is like smash the patriarchy and that kind of thing. So it's really just that like we should not have any systems where men are in charge. People should be in charge, and those people should be men, women, and everything in between. Um, but especially, we should not have anything where we have discrimination or any kind of social expectations that are based solely on gender. It also tries to fight some of the more oppressive social issues around identifying as a woman and what it means to be a woman, and the whole idea that you have to be a certain way in order to be an appropriate woman. That is something that radical feminism really is against in pretty much all forms, which is why you see radical feminists behind things like protesting the Miss America pageant. Um, what radical feminism is not is a movement that hates men, and it is not a movement that is exclusionary of people who are trans women. It does recognize that the experience of being enculturated as a girl, especially in the United States, if you're an American radical feminist, is an experience that includes a lot of backlash or a lot of carryover from all of this old oppression, and that affects adult women. It also affects boys and adult men and adult women who grew up as boys and vice versa, and all around. This culture of being steeped in these gender identities and these old school notions like boys don't cry, like you have to tough up and be manly, like it's not girly to defend yourself, being angry is not feminine. These ideas are all things that are toxic to both men and women, boys and girls, and really we are all individuals and society should treat us all as such. So that's effectively what it is to be a radical feminist from my perspective, and why I am very proud to be a radical feminist.